This is the first video in the series, and this video has been requested by a lot of my followers, and it is regarding a very popular topic, and that is our hair. So how do I naturally keep my hair clean and beautiful and luscious without using any toxic or synthetic products? Don't worry, I have the answers for you today. Don't mind if you see me peek down to my screen. I took a little bit of notes in order to give you the best possible information. Alright, so let's begin. So in order to understand what exactly it means to take care of your hair naturally, we need to look at what we are used to. So what is the most popular and the most modern method of taking care of the cleanliness of our hair? As you and I both know, it is shampoos. Well, I want to give you a little bit background information on that. So prior to the 1800s, it was recommended that we shampoo our hair approximately once a month. So we fast forward about a decade later, and the first synthetic shampoo was created. The recommendation increased from once a month to every other day, and sometimes every single day. As you can see, there's a clear correlation between the two, which means the development of shampoo, an increase in recommendation of shampoo washing, an increase in profit for these large corporations who create the shampoo. So, what does that tell us? There's no clear reason as to why we should be washing our hair every day and why that suddenly changed in time. So, what we do know about our hair contains a natural oil called sebum, and that oil is secreted from the scalp, and it keeps our hair healthy, protected, and also strong. When we use shampoos, we literally strip these oils from our hair, causing damage, split ends, and just a mess. From my personal experience, I've realized that using different sets of shampoo, my curls would literally fall. Sometimes they would get super curly but be really dry. There was constant changing depending on what shampoo I used. So from my experience, I noticed that clearly there's something wrong with the shampoo. I recall using some shampoos for maybe 2 weeks to a month, and I thought my curls had disappeared, not realizing that it was actually the shampoo that was literally destroying my hair. So what is the alternative? The alternative is gentler solutions like baking soda, apple cider vinegar, and even water. You can literally break the cycle that we have created and stop using the shampoo and move to a more gentler method. You will stop stripping away the natural oils from your hair, and you will notice, as I have noticed, fuller, bouncier, moisturized, beautiful curls. My curls have literally become ringlets and have stayed tight and grown extremely long. So during this process, you will notice that in the first 2 weeks, your hair will be extremely oily. I have curly hair, which is naturally dry. My hair is, I would say, very close to the very dry end. For that reason, during my first 2 to 3 weeks of no shampoo, my hair was oily, but not as bad as maybe a straight person's hair would be. With that said, it was still pretty darn oily, so I would just wear it in a bun and continue using my gentler methods. After a while, your hair, who has been dependent on the synthetic shampoo, will slowly come off that. As you know, it takes 2 weeks to make a habit, so after the 2-week mark, you'll notice that your hair has become accustomed to having its natural oils and will maintain a less oily beautiful natural look. So because I have curly hair and I have experience with that, I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about curly hair specifically, because it is a very different texture than straight hair. It's very porous and full, and it does absorb anything that it comes in contact with. With that said, because you will be drastically changing from shampoo to no shampoo, I want to share with you some of my recommendations. So before washing your hair with baking soda, put a little coconut oil in your hands and just gently dab some through the curls to prevent the baking soda from being absorbed too much. So just pat it through your hair just like so, and that will be great. So because you have curly hair and it is more dry, you will be able to use water as an alternative rather than the baking soda and the ACV, just because it will do that good of a job. Your hair does not become as oily as quick as straight hair, so you'll be able to use water, which is the best method. Now, it's important that when you do use baking soda, you want to ensure that the baking soda does not maintain absorbed in your mane. So with that said, you want to make sure you use an apple cider vinegar rinse. I keep a little bottle in my shower, and I just put some ACV in there, and I drop some drops of Lang Lang essential oil, which is great for the length and texture of your hair. I just shake it up before I use it and just rinse it through, making sure all the baking soda has come out. I would dilute the vinegar, don't put straight ACV, maybe half ACV, half water, just so it doesn't dry out your hair too much, because as you know, curly hair does have extremely dry texture. You can dip your tips into the bowl in order to make sure you get every single portion of your hair, especially the split ends. So once you have finished your no shampoo method and have used the gentler alternatives, what you want to do is forget about the towel. You want to use maybe an old t-shirt, anything that is of a t-shirt material that doesn't have the little absorbing type feel that a towel has, and just dab it like this on your hair to secure the curls. This is called plopping. You will literally see that your curls will maintain in their ringlet and be less bushy and less fuzzy. It will be more tight and more beautiful. The towel, the fuzz on the towel kind of breaks apart your ringlets, causing a more fuzzy look. So if you use the t-shirt, you will notice a drastic difference. In order to control your fizz, I use just some coconut oil mixed with olive oil afterwards. Don't use too much. You don't want it to be too oily. Just dab it in, plop it. So because we're on the topic of hair, I wanted to talk a little bit about dandruff. After starting the no poo method, I noticed that my dandruff had decreased to almost disappeared completely. Before using this method, I had a lot of dandruff, especially during season changing. Like when I would pull my hair back like this, you can literally see the dry scalp. With that said, I wanted to make you aware that baking soda and ACV can be used to control dandruff. There are other natural products such as fenugreek seeds, Indian lilac, coconut oil, white vinegar, olive oil, tea tree oil, lemon juice. There we have it. I gave you a lot of information, a lot to take in, and I hope you do your research on your own. But I want to let you know from my experience that the no poo method is actually the best thing I have ever done to my hair. My hair has been the most beautiful and the most luscious. And I want to say the most moisturized because that is something that I have had trouble with along the years. And I just love it. It's easy. You just feel naturally better. You will notice that your hair just feels alive, and that's the way it's supposed to be. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you will try the no poo method and comment down below. Let me know how it goes. I will finish this video off for now, but I do have more in store for you, and I hope you stay tuned for all my natural holistic remedies. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light to all of you. Have a great hair journey.